Joyride Turbo is an Xbox Live Arcade version of a Kinect launch title, Kinect Joyride. Kinect Joyride was widely criticized by critics for its loose controls. Can Joyride Turbo amend these complaints, or should we have stuck with an invisible steering wheel? Right off the bat, that answer is no. Playing Joyride with a controller feels solid. Outside of getting into the occasional crash because roads weren't wide enough, driving in this game has a great feel, with plenty of feedback from the controller, great engine sound effects, and a good sense of speed when you activate your boost. Drifting might not have that same sticky feel as that of Mario Kart, but the driving model in this game makes for a competent racer. There isn't much that stands out about the basic gameplay from other kart racers, especially since this is no longer a Kinect title. Gaining boost can be acquired either by drifting or doing stunts while gaining big air, which is as easy as tilting either of the analog sticks in any direction. The standard assortment of power-ups and weapons are here: rockets, extra turbo, dynamite, mines, trick boxes, and so on. The nice thing is that there isn't an item that affects every other racer on the track. If the Thunderbolt is the bane of your existence when playing Mario Kart, you'll be happy to know that an item like that isn't here. There are also different types of cars. Sports cars are fast but hold a small amount of boost, trucks have the most boost but are slower, and muscle cars are the happy medium. Overall, this is a very balanced racer. The graphics and art style are great. It has a cartoony atmosphere that suits your Xbox avatar well. The seaside and hillside levels look good, but the majority of the tracks have a great desert canyon-y aesthetic that is very reminiscent of old Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons. Overall, this is a solid-looking downloadable title, even if some textures in the hillside levels are bland. The soundtrack is good, if all over the place. You'll hear some jazz, psychedelic, and funk guitar, and 50s style rock and roll riffs, but the elevator music in the pause menu will grate on the nerves. While the gameplay and presentation are solid, but not exceptional, the rest of the package doesn't hold up very well. There simply isn't much content here. The amount of tracks is small, and they will repeat throughout the Championship Series. This isn't helped by the fact that the tracks are very short. A 3-lap race will likely take less than 3 or 4 minutes to complete. While this makes sense for a Kinect title, as you likely wouldn't want to hold your arms out driving an invisible steering wheel on a track that is as lengthy and complex as Rainbow Road, this simply doesn't work for a racer with a physical controller. One can easily complete the 3 difficulties of the Championship Series in an afternoon, if one is that inclined. Unlocking cars is done by collecting car parts either in each individual track or in stunt parks. Stunt parks are large courses with little structure that are simply meant for driving around and finding collectibles. Searching for collectibles in a driving game won't be many gamers' idea of fun, making stunt parks a confusing addition. There is Xbox Live multiplayer which could extend the replay value. The community is very small, and I've had instances of not being able to connect to a match because of a lack of players online, and the games I have been in never filled up the maximum of 8 players. There is split screen multiplayer, but there are more exciting local multiplayer titles to be found elsewhere. But a lack of community, tracks, or addicting leaderboard feature in a racer is disappointing. Joyride Turbo could have been one of the best Xbox Live Arcade titles around. It has some of the best graphics on the service and some solid gameplay. But the single-player modes don't last long, unlocking cars isn't very exciting, and multiplayer is lacking. The game is fun enough for a day or two, but loses steam fast. The unfortunate truth is what made Kinect Joyride unique was Kinect itself. Taking that away might make the game more enjoyable in some ways, but the game doesn't differentiate itself from competitors.